Welcome to episode number 14 of the Law-Abiding Biker podcast. Lace up your boots, go back to your roots, let's mount up and ride.
Welcome to all our fellow bikeaholics out there. Welcome to another episode 14 of
Holy shiz.
The official law-abiding biker podcast.
Number 14.
We just want to thank you for returning to another loaded episode of the Lab podcast. Of course, they're all loaded. It's official. If you are a true bikeaholic, then this is the only prescribed therapy you will need. This is a podcast. I stand corrected.
What is it?
It's not a motor, but it is a podcast for the motorcycling majority. That's right. You know who that is.
The 99%ers.
In stereo, this podcast covers everything, of course, for the law-abiding biker. So please look no further. It's unnecessary.
If you do, we'll find you.
So if you think you can handle it, mount up and come along with us for another wild-ass ride. Spit it, boys. We got the brothers rapping in here. Never heard that instrument before, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right,
He apparently hears it on a regular basis.
This intro's gone completely bad.
I think he squirted it in his pants.
Completely.
Did you shart? Did you shart?
No, not like you in a Walmart.
That is fuzzed up. That's fuzzed up.
Inside joke.
Funny. All right. Well, anyways, welcome to episode 14 of the Law-Abiding Biker podcast. This is Ryan Erlacher, your host, the
High-Tech Redneck.
That's right. That's how I roll.
Otherwise known as my redheaded stepchild.
That too. So, yeah, welcome back, all our listeners and fans. We appreciate it so much. Yeah. Well, we are recording 2 episodes back-to-back. So I could sit here and ask you what's been going on, but you would, in episode 13, which we just got done recording, you would say the same thing. So I'm not going to do that. And same with Cuz. I think we will just move into some business. But... yeah, I had a couple emails here. Like we say, right now, guys, we really appreciate you guys, the listeners. You are what motivates us. You are what keeps us going. We've been putting out a lot of content, videos. We've been putting out podcasts. Of course, we're putting them out regular for you. We are not making you sit and wait for episodes. We're trying to do them on a semi regular basis. At least 3 a month is what we roll for. Sometimes we've been able to provide 4. But you guys,
sometimes you can.
Sometimes we can. But you guys really support us out there, and we really appreciate it. And right now, we're just trying to recoup, basically, like I've said in past podcasts, a lot of expenses involved in providing this content to you guys. So we're trying to recoup some of that. And through some of your donations, we are working. We're still a long ways away, but we are working that way. But we take it very seriously when you guys give us a donation. If you want to do that, go to lawabidingbiker.com.
It means a lot.
It does. And on the homepage, there's a PayPal button, and you can simply make a donation in an amount of your choice. Do you want to say anything about that, guys, about the donations? People have been, of course, we're a long ways away. But
we're just touched by the fact that people are giving in general, because we're doing something that we just wanted to do, and put out some good content about the motorcycle community, and just makes us warm and Well, kind of fuzzy that people are donating to our cause.
Did he just say he's warm and fuzzy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Weird.
fuzzy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he is fuzzy. There's no doubt about that. Speaking of that, so is Chewy. Yeah, Chewy's.
We might have to change his name.
We
Yeah,
might.
no, it's happening.
Yep.
I'm putting
Kind
that.
of cool,
Yeah.
you know. I got a couple emails. Actually, this is in reference to the donation. So let me spit this out and
Spit it,
I
son.
will spit it.
Just try not to get anything on me.
I
It's
will
a small
try not.
studio.
This particular individual, let me just make sure. Yeah, we mentioned, let me get this straight here.
Today or what?
Yeah, just stand by, buddy.
Looking,
Stand by.
And
he's looking.
go.
Oh, that's what I did.
and he's looking.
Oh,
Okay.
you can't figure out your high-tech iPad thingamajig?
Still trying to find it.
Yeah, I just want to find
Quite
the
there. Looking.
here we go.
Found it.
Yeah. Yeah, this individual said I could use his full name. So I want to give props to Chris Bybee out there. If you are listening, I emailed him and he said I could use his full name, after he gave a generous donation to Lab Media. So, yeah, thank you, Chris Bybee. And I'm looking to see if it
Thanks,
says
Chris.
From Estacada, never heard of it, but Estacada, Oregon, is where he's from. So, anyways, again, if you are listening, Chris, thank you so much for being a listener. Thank you so much for your financial support so we can keep kicking the videos, the podcast, and the blogs out.
You're the man, Chris.
That is for you. So, Estacada, Oregon, very much appreciated. And then the second one, he gave another one here. He gave us a donation. I emailed him, but it's okay. He didn't email me back, so I don't want to use his full name because I don't like doing that without permission. But Irving, I want to give a shout out to Irving, who also gave a generous donation, and we really, really are humbled by people. We don't want to have to sell a bunch of stuff to you guys and all
Thank you,
that.
Irving.
And yeah. And if we can get by with just trying to recoup some of this at this point, of course, in the future, we may be selling some stuff, but right now we just want to get a real close-knit relationship with our audience and with our listeners. So Irving from Brooklyn, New York.
Holy
I know.
yeah,
Isn't
holy
that cool?
Brooklyn's in the house.
I almost cussed just
Brooklyn
now.
in the house.
By the way, for your edification, Escada, what is it?
Estacada? I think that's how you pronounce it.
Estacada,
Your
Oregon.
edification?
Yes, is south
We've
east
got-
of Portland, Oregon.
That's where I thought it was.
Yeah, below Gresham.
Yeah.
Off to the east of Oregon City.
Good area.
Yeah, it's out there by Clackamas.
I've been through Oregon a lot, but
Are you being serious right now? A guy from New York.
of course, dude. It's right here. Do you want to read it?
Do you know there's
No.
Brooklyn, New York.
I don't need-
Irving. So
That's awesome, dude. We're-
Irving. So that
we're being heard in Brooklyn, New
Yeah.
York.
no doubt, dude. No doubt. And or videos being watched.
Wow.
Because people can donate a lot on the YouTube videos that I create, the tutorials and reviews. I don't know exactly because it doesn't say here whether he is donating because he watched a video or whether he watched a podcast. I don't have that.
I really don't care.
Yeah,
I am humbled that we're being heard
Yeah.
in Brooklyn, New York, and
It is.
people are donating to hear more.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Irving, if you want to leave a voicemail and prove to Cuz that you are from Brooklyn, New York, because we love Brooklyn,
No,
New
I
York
believe
accents
it. I don't
too.
need to hear it.
They're awesome, dude.
Forget about it, hey.
Dude, I love Brooklyn, New York accents. They're awesome. So if somebody wants to leave a voicemail, that would be freaking funny. Or, like we said last episode, if somebody wants to do a intro for us, again, I'll just say if you want to do an intro, just record an MP3 in any format, whatever you want, whatever recording you use, and do just a funny-ass intro. We will actually make it the intro to the Law Abiding Biker podcast. So, yeah. So thank you, Irving. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Chris. and anybody else that wants to donate, we would really appreciate it. We will, of course, I have to admit, I get a lot of emails. It's getting, we're very humbled by the amount of recognition that people are giving us and the amount of emails we're getting. We are definitely do not want our heads to get big about that. We're a humble group of guys, and we want to remain humble. And thank you so much for supporting us and what we're doing. But yeah. So those donations help, and I can't get to every email. I'm sorry. Voicemails, I will probably try to get to all voicemails because I don't get as many of them. But I just get the emails rolling in, so I certainly apologize if I accidentally skipped over one or didn't read one that somebody gave me. So, anyways, yeah. Those are, I guess those are probably the emails that I wanted to get to. What do you guys got? I got stuff on here, but I got another email, which is going to be our main topic.
Well, let's get to it.
Well, I don't know if we want to roll into that yet, because I got some show notes here that I think are a little bit more important. So there's that. Recently, I'll just let you guys explain, and then I'll talk a little bit about it, because I've been talking too much here. Cuz, can you get your nasty ass feet off my chair? And because they reek, dude, he's putting them up here like my chair is not an ottoman.
Are you sure? Look comfy.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that with an accent.
He did.
Ottoman?
Right. Ottoman.
My Ottoman.
Most people call them Ottomans.
Ottomans. Talk about it. Club video I just released. Talk about it. Give me your feelings.
Our club video?
The club video that just released last week. Of course, I put it on all our media platforms.
It's pretty awesome.
Turned out good. I like it.
You did some serious work there. That took what, 2, 3, 4 months? About 4 months?
I did. I took a lot of video clips, and
started in February, didn't we? Because I can't even remember it's February.
And I didn't have most of those video clips are mine because frickin' LD, he can't take a frickin' video, dude.
He's like a rabid rabbit, dude. He can't.
We don't have a whole lot of.
He sent me 6 videos, and they were all upside down. I'm like, you
can't
idiot,
flip
dude.
them? You can't flip them?
I can flip them, but when I flip them,
yeah.
And when I'm doing my movie, when I'm doing software that I use for editing videos, once you flip them, dude, if you take them, here's the deal. So if you take them,
so basically your eye stuff is not that great.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with eye stuff because I don't think one video came from your Android.
But it could.
But anyways, it could. It didn't.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna send you a video tonight.
I will say, yeah. Oh, geez, dude. Yeah, we don't need.
You look at just for HD video.
Yep. No. No. Here's the deal. And a lot of people don't know this. A lot of our videos on our on that particular Sworn Few motorcycle club video, which obviously is the. Oops, excuse me.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Boom!
I hit my mic.
Boom.
We did it with multiple video cameras. I did it with HD cameras, but some of it is taken with an iPhone. Yeah. So I will tell you guys.
Your iPhone in your hand as you're writing.
Yeah. Actually, I have a mount for it. But I have a nice mount for it. You can get all these different mounts and stuff. They suction cup to your windshield and whatnot. But
from RAM.
Yeah, you can get them from RAM.
RAM.
There's a ton, actually. I have a really cheapie that I bought, but I won't even mention that company's name because I just bought it to get this done. But here's the deal. When you're taking video with your iPhone, I speak for Androids too, it doesn't matter. But when you're taking a video straight up like this, what it does is takes it in that format. So when you're holding it, what is this? This is horizontal.
Yeah, vertical.
Yeah. So when you're holding it normal, vertical.
Like you would be looking at your
right. So when you're holding it vertical, like when you would be
whatever.
talking or texting or whatever, okay, it takes it in that format.
Okay.
So when I throw that clip into, and you probably saw a couple of the clips.
It shows it narrow.
Yeah, it shows it narrow.
So you want them
what I have
sideways.
what I have to do in my video editing software is flip it horizontal, which takes away massive amounts of definition. And you probably saw a couple of those clips.
Yeah.
I thought you just churched it up, man. It look old school.
I did that too because it looked rough, and so I had to fix some things.
I thought you did that on purpose.
No.
Now you let the cat out of the bag.
No, I did do it all on purpose. No, all those this way. No. 99% of the video I took is in landscape mode. So what I'm saying is
99%?
Yeah.
For the 99%ers?
That is right.
Yes,
so
sir.
if you're using your iPhone for any part of any club videos, hold it horizontal.
Horizontal.
Even my family videos, dude. If you want true widescreen 16:9,
You gotta hold it.
You gotta hold it.
Makes sense,
right? And if you take it the other way, you'll get clips, and all of a sudden your movie will turn, and it'll be narrow, and then it'll turn wide. So every video I ever take is in landscape mode, and I'll just give you that little hint.
It was still awesome.
Yeah, no, trust me. There was only a couple of videos that Matt took that were the rest were taken by me. So I took them all like this because I know.
Yeah, I didn't even think about those.
Right.
Some of the ones of us walking through the crowd
exactly
there at the event,
and you could see it.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome burnout.
Yeah, it was. But as far as the rest of the video goes, it was taken in landscape mode, and the way it looks old is because I made it that way through video editing. It wasn't that. There was only a couple.
This
clips.
is very helpful for future events.
So in the future, I
Yeah,
will turn
it
my
is.
phone sideways.
Yep.
And get.
I would just
landscape.
That would be my suggestion
So
to
I get the
anybody.
true
Yep.
widescreen.
Yep. And then
Wow.
because I took some on my video camera,
Yeah.
and I took some on the iPhone,
Right.
and that way it all just blends together, and you can't tell the difference.
Right.
Yep. So yeah, good little tip of the day, iPhone users out there or Android users. Make sure you turn it landscape mode. You'll get
Make
the
sure you flip it
fullest.
sideways, baby.
Yeah, I've been
Yep.
thinking about saving up my pennies and getting one of those GoPros. I just haven't buttoned
You
it
know,
up yet. Those are pretty expensive.
Here's the deal. I like the GoPro.
I know a guy that gets
The GoPro's good.
GoPros.
Yeah, well, there you go. And I do like the GoPro, and I'm not against it. There is another one out there called a Contour. Contour. Contour.com. And I'm just...
I'll check it out.
We actually didn't know we were going to talk about this, which is
No.
awesome. That's what I love about our podcast is I have show notes here, but we completely... Which is perfect.
Go off the tracks as usual.
Love it. Love it. But this is what people want to know.
Crash that mother.
But Contour.com, they're no affiliate of ours. That would be another good one to look at. I tend to like its features a little bit better and how it acts. But GoPro, by all means, is no awesome camera. I've seen a lot of videos made with GoPro. So probably, it's a flip of a coin. But that would be, I would say, either look at GoPro or look at Contour.com.
I might just duct tape my phone to my
Well, that would work too.
front of my bike.
It would be nice to have some GoPros. But I have to admit, there's not a lot of people that would know if we didn't tell them on this podcast.
No, you would
that our
can't
club
tell
video was made with that.
It was badass.
Yeah, it was. Let me look something up here. In fact, I am going to look up our website, swornfewmc.com. And if you want to check out this video, go to swornfewmc.com, and I'm going to get you the exact... excuse me. Do you guys remember what the / was?
No.
I think it was...
Absolutely not.
I know
Yeah.
to click what button and make it work.
Yeah. Oops.
I go to the interweb and I look
You
into
go to the interweb.
into the
Oh, you
fancy
guys-
box and I push the button and the video comes up.
Just ridiculous. There's our blog right there. So if I click on that blog,
I think it's just under videos. Isn't
it
it?
is.
Photos, videos.
Yeah, it's just if you go under to swornfewmc.com, I placed it.
Yeah.
If you go to
videos.
it's actually under the video and it's the very top video. But anyways, you can also look it up on YouTube. Sworn Few Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club Mother chapter. We are called El Valle Video MC. And my our channel, of course, is youtube.com /Sworn Few MC. So we've got a bunch of videos.
Is that kind of like a Schwartz?
Sworn
Few.
Sworn Few MC.
My Schwartz is bigger than yours.
Sorry, my dentures fell out.
Schwanza.
My Schwanja.
Schward.
For courage. So yeah, club video. We, like I say, we had taken a long time, and I was pretty stoked to get it out there. So yeah, you guys liked it apparently.
I did.
Everybody seemed to be pretty stoked about it, so I'm happy with it.
And I know you threw out a little challenge to the Big River to make a video for their respective chapter, so I'm waiting to see what they come up
They
with.
better get her done.
They don't have a high-tech redneck,
They don't.
They don't.
but they better learn.
Well, and that's the deal with our club.
They might have a GoPro though,
Well,
or a Contour.
They may. Whether they
Nah.
no.
Nah.
No, doubt it. Which I think that's a good topic to get into. Speaking of, I didn't even have that on my show notes.
You're welcome.
I know. I love how these things
Hey,
roll.
by the way,
We're always-
I forgot to mention, when I came in the studio, somebody had screwed with my microphone.
Oh yeah, that was that.
It did not fit me whatsoever.
that was that one
Somebody
kid.
short was sitting here.
That was that one kid.
that kid.
That kid.
No,
Was it LD?
It was
LD.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I know you're the host. Ed has obviously become the co-host because he's been here since the beginning.
We will not have a podcast
So
without
LD and I
Cuz on it.
share the third chair. Could you please put my microphone back where it belongs when you're done with it?
We're going to have to start making like little edge marks on it.
Yeah.
I
The taller
agree.
one, obviously, would be mine.
He also talks like this, so it's like, it's like Mike Tyson.
Dude, that is a good Mike Tyson.
You need a little more
Dude, he
rest.
comes out of the woodwork with a great Mike Tyson, dude. That was straight up good.
I don't know about that.
I'm just going to say I liked it, dude.
Yeah.
I liked
It's
it.
okay, LED. We love you, baby.
I'll give it for you, cuz. I'll give you some props. I liked it.
Just put my microphone back.
Yeah,
Put it back.
lurches. And I had to adjust the gain on him. I got it. But cuz's mic, I never have to touch. Well, the last episode, or actually 12.
Something
happened.
went kind of a little weird.
I think you were just talking, though, bro, because you came in today to the studio.
No, because, I mean, literally, that's like last time I came in before these last 2 episodes.
But I didn't change a thing.
It was weird because we couldn't hear nothing.
I think you were talking low.
No.
Yeah.
Really. I can still hear myself.
I think
Ryan Erlacher.
I think you got turned down and you're all had your
I think you turned me down.
ding dong between your legs.
Hey, you know what? I think you turned me down. I bought your ear off.
That's horrible.
Here we go. That is
It's
just.
not even close.
I don't know what to say about that, dude, but it's funny. Okay. Oh,
You need some new stuff,
no,
buddy.
I'll never get new stuff.
Yeah, you
dude.
need some new
Nope.
stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do that. Bring some stuff, dude, with you next time. At
Well,
least,
I will.
at least your brother comes prepared and brings
Reference material.
literature and reference material. You just come
And handwritten show opener.
He just comes. Are the burgers ready? Let's get this thing going. I gotta be here at.
Hey.
Oh, I can't do 2 episodes.
As we
I'm
learned,
by the dude, seat of my pants, baby. That's how I roll.
as we learned from the last
Ad
episode,
lib.
it's not a intro, it's an opener.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. Mess that up.
All right. Now this.
If I was prepared, it'd probably suck.
Well, yeah, it might. Or you might sound intelligent. I'm not sure.
Why would I want to do that?
You're right. All right. I am going to play something, and I want you to not to react to it verbally. You can react in the studio all you want. I don't want you to react to it until it's over. And then we're going to explain, and we're going to go through what this either means to our club or the stories we have about it, or how it may just absolutely irritate us at this point. So stand by. Here we go.
Standing by.
All right, standing by. Oh, you guys are gonna laugh right away.
Stand the
but
hell by.
Just here we go. It's in reference to somebody in the Mother chapter.
Oh,
I'll
good
tell you that
God.
right now. It's in reference to somebody in the Mother chapter, and we're okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand.
It's hard for me to listen to this song because it just.
I know.
I've heard it just.
That's
I
the
want to
sh-
vomit.
That's the Shinedown version, right?
Yeah.
Which is good. Not as good as
It's
the
still
original,
good.
in my opinion.
No.
This for me, son.
Who sings the original there, Big Daddy?
Leonard
Leonard Skinner.
So, what do you guys have to say about?
Let me
That.
think here.
We gotta tell the story 'cause-
Do you want to know what I think?
He's not here, and we're.
You want to know what I think?
I do.
He needs more than one song on his iPod.
What do you?
Oh,
We
oh.
got something going in the background here with Matt.
That would be the original. That's Leonard Skinner, baby.
The original's pretty good.
We can't hear it.
It's hard.
Very good.
I'll put it up when it's time.
Okay. You got to put your iPhone up to the mic.
I
now.
will. When it's
Oh, sorry.
time. It's not time.
All right,
yet.
sorry.
I'm just teasing the audience.
We're just
That version is pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It
But
doesn't have the same soul
That's
though.
it. Just
I was
relax.
relaxing.
Relaxing now.
here it goes.
This is an iPhone to the mic.
When I was young.
Sit beside me, my only son.
There's a little more soul to that.
Yeah,
I
a lot
I
more
agree.
soul.
And that was
Wait,
straight
hold
up.
on, let me
Well,
turn it
first
off.
of all,
No
LD,
background noise.
LD, we love you, brother. You need to play more than one song.
God, he's got it on heavy rotation.
So
Simple man.
tell the
Simple
story.
man,
Tell the
simple man.
stories.
Every time we stop somewhere,
You started this. You started the sentence. Finish it.
Every time we stop somewhere, that song is playing.
And he's got a CVO Street Glide, which has way too many speakers. And
Good
it's
God.
so
10.
ridiculously loud.
1, 2, 3,
And
4,
it's-
5, 6, 8.
It's
8
to the
speakers.
point where I can't hear his motorcycle running. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
And when he pulls up to an event, he's
Says
got,
I'm a simple dude kind of man.
and then he pulls up and he sits there and looks at you, and it's just you're like
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
he turns his bike off, dude, you cannot hear it. So
But even when he turns it off, he takes it from the ignition to accessory, so
And
it
lets
keeps going.
just lets it
right,
go.
yeah,
Lets it roll till
All
he
right.
takes his helmet off.
I'm gonna make a motion.
Let's make it.
make a motion.
No more Simple Man.
Oh, I can't do that. That's a great song.
Okay, I'll make a second motion. I will rectify my original motion.
You rectify that.
Dude, did you say we can't talk about recting?
No more.
We can't talk about rectums here.
No more blaring music when I pull up somewhere. Turn that.
I can't do that either because I like to do that myself.
But that's retarded. Turn it down.
That's why him and LD should ride together.
We do, and I had to hang back because he's got more speakers than I do.
I want to hear my bike, not your song.
Well, then hang back.
Turn your damn song
Hang
up.
back.
I'm making a motion.
Well,
There's a motion on the table.
I second that motion.
No more loud music when we pull up to a place.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
Listen to your music, enjoy it yourself. Not
Hey, guess
everybody else
what?
wants to enjoy it.
Guess what? You guys are only going to get a 50% vote on that. So,
For now.
yeah.
For now.
Forever.
You know what's funny?
Forever.
The funniest part about that story is, so we're on a ride,
Yes.
and LD, we finally started to realize that
He's a simple man.
that playing
Simple in the original meaning.
that this was being played a lot, and I don't really think we wanted to say anything about it at first, but I started hearing it over and over, and so me and Lurch are riding next to each other, and it was awesome, dude, because we pull into town, and we had been on an all-day trip, and you just pulled up to me, dude, straight up. It was a stoplight. You pulled up next to me and goes, dude, how many times have we heard that beep song, dude? And I just started busting up, dude, because I'm like, I was thinking the same day. I go, I don't even like the song anymore, dude, because he
Used
plays
to love it.
I
used
still
to-
like it.
I used to like to listen to it. Now it just literally wants to make
Hey,
me vomit.
next time we're all riding together, the three of us need to hit it at the same time, pull up next to him.
Yeah. The funny thing is, at my barbecue, we were busting his balls about it, and he was getting all. We were drinking some
A little butthurt.
PBRs, but he says he finally said, "That's fine. I'm taking it off
fine,
my
guys.
playlist."
That's fine, guys. That's fine. Come on my playlist.
That's what he did. Dude, he goes, "That's fine. I'm redoing my playlist. And I'm taking that off." Dude, he was awesome, dude. It was so funny.
I'm not going to lie. Ed and I had some limeritas.
Limeritas.
Half a limerita, half a light beer mixed together. Tasty.
And I do
delicious.
remember towards the end of the night,
It's kind of like an angry ball. Delish.
Lurch
Angry
was,
Orchard and Fireball.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yep, my neighbor came over, and you told him about that. Wasn't it you,
No,
Lurch?
no, it wouldn't be me. I don't drink
No, you
apple
told him.
beer.
You told him to mix two kinds of beer.
Oh, it was the limerita. Half a that Bud Light lime,
Right.
Limerita thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Half one of those because one's too sweet.
Right.
Then cut it with just a light
210
beer,
calories.
and it's like a
Mix it
lime
with
beer.
what?
A light
Okay,
beer.
so let me go back here. So the limerita.
Hey, pay attention this time, Ryan.
So
I can't hear when you're talking.
Yeah, no, shut up, Ed. Cut his mic. So the limerita comes in like a little 8-ounce can, right? And it's like a margarita. Way too sweet, it's just too much. So take a half of one of those and half of a light beer, mix that together, and it cuts that lime
I gotcha.
down a little bit and gives it a nice little flavor.
Tasty.
And you can't drink too many of them. It's just, every once in a while it's nice to have one just to kind of refresh yourself.
I tell you what, the same thing with a margarita. If you have a margarita, throw a little beer on the top, just cuts the tartness. Good stuff.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know about that.
I do know.
Hey, listen, I know it
Each to his
sounds,
own.
You
sounds-
might be
sounds
the
a
high
little
tech
girly.
redneck, but
Sounds a little girly. I'm just saying once in a while, just kind of nice to have a little flavor.
Yeah, it is.
well, it's just refreshing when it's 110 out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my neighbor, who
Clayton.
was awesome,
Good dude.
Clayton, he gave us a ice chest because they had a 4th of July party with a bunch of extra beer that they hadn't drank and stuff. And of course we had our own, but he came back over later and said he tried it and he liked it. He didn't get to talk to you. He goes, that was actually pretty darn good.
Darn tootin'.
So yeah, awesome. And I do remember you at the barbecue, Lurch. doing your little dance around the campfire.
Good God.
He gets his moves going, dude. You
Yeah.
did. You just get your little. You were doing DJ.
He also-
because Matt is a. Let me tell you about Matt. Matt is a music
Connoisseur.
He's an expert.
Yeah.
He is.
I wouldn't go that far.
Damn nerd.
I would never play trivia
Nerd.
against you. I would never put any money on the table to play trivia
You didn't
against
think
you.
I was going
I
to break
wouldn't
out
either.
Jackson 5, did
You did, and that's when you started dancing, dude. That's what was so funny because your wife
Yeah.
said your wife said
Time to go.
Yeah, she did say time to go, and you said one more song.
He was dancing by the friggin' horseshoe pits too.
Yeah,
Hey,
he does. He
I'm
gets
just-
a little.
I'm
Dance fever on this
I'm a
guy.
music fan. I love
Yes,
music.
he's limber. He's limber.
I love all kinds of
Limber.
easy listening to heavy metal. I like it all.
You do, and he knows artists. And I'm telling you, dude, you're like my brother. You are a music trivia expert. But yeah, your wife said one more song, and you said okay, and then you finished.
And then
that
he had
song.
6 more.
And then it was like 6 songs. She goes, "You said that 5 songs ago," and it's awesome, dude, because it's so we're so. And then it was the last one. You're like, okay, you could truly tell it was the last. So you pulled Jackson 5, dude. You were just
never
like
know.
you were just like dancing by the campfire, dude. It was so sweet.
1, 2, 3, baby, you and me.
It was cracking me up, man.
Matt's very well known for one more song.
One more
Yes.
anything.
Yeah, darn right. I just want to throw out there real quick, all you guys out there, we really super want to interview your clubs. That is what this podcast is about. That's what we've built the framework around. Is we want to hear about you. We want to learn about you. We don't just want to talk about ourselves. We think there's so many interesting clubs out there and so many interesting ideas and ideologies and the way different law-abiding biker clubs roll. Of course, we don't want to hear from any other clubs, just law-abiding biker clubs, whether that's a riding club or a MC motorcycle club. If you go back and listen to lawabidingbiker.com/08, or just go to episode 8 on iTunes or whatever, BlackBerry, Zune, Stitcher Radio, wherever you got it. It is episode 8.
Radio.
Stitcher Radio.
That's for you.
Stitcher.
That's for you, LD.
You did do it pretty good. Yeah.
Stitcher
LD,
Radio.
He did. But if you listen to episode 8, we, Cuz and I, were a duel that day, and we interviewed the Tempest Riders RC. And I just want to tell you guys real quick, this is something I wanted to throw out. I haven't had a chance to throw it out in podcasts before. As we get deeper and deeper into these podcasts, I look for this thing to go for a long, long time. There is no plans to take any big breaks, to redo anything, or we're going to keep them coming at you. So yeah, just put it down. If you don't want people to hear it, there you go. Lurch is over here trying to be all quiet, like he's trying to open his beer quiet, but then he holds it to the mic, so that's not going to work,
Hey,
bro.
we thought about coming out with something new and original, but we already did that,
Yes.
so we don't got to redo it.
So here's the deal. Check out episode 08, and that is with the Tempest Riders. And here's the deal. If you guys listen to that episode, you will see how easy of an interview it was. I just want to tell you guys that there is please don't hesitate. I make it really easy. I'm not going to get really in depth with that. But if you email me or leave me a voicemail, we will do the interview under your terms. Of course, I have some things we have to do as far as get on Skype, but don't worry about Skype. The Tempest Riders were not set up with Skype at all when they contacted me, and it took them like probably 10 minutes if you talk to them.
It was awesome
to get set up with Skype. So don't think Skype's a big scary thing. It's not. It just works very well for podcast interviews, especially if you're out of state. We'd love to hear from those Brooklyn, New York guys. That would be freaking an awesome interview from, anywhere, but the Brooklyn, New York guys, dude, the clubs over there.
get 'em.
Well, I tell you what. I mean, not only can you hear each other, but you can see each other. You can
Right.
feed off each other better. It was pretty darn awesome.
Although when I do the Skype interview, we see each other, we greet each other, but then I shut the visual down during the podcast because that way you don't have to run as you don't have
Get a little better audio quality.
You get better audio,
Okay.
and it doesn't. You get less chance of chatter and lockup because you're not having to run visual. You just run audio. But it's super simple. I walk you through everything. You email me, Ryan@lawabidingbiker.com, or go to lawabidingbiker.com/contact. and leave a voicemail, either or. And I walk you step by step. We work out a date. I send you all the questions that I'm going to ask you, so there's no freaking out about what you're going to have to talk about. I tell you when we're going to call, who's going to call who. I give you the Skype password and all that. So, so please don't freak out that it's some ad lib interview and I'm going to ask you questions that any question you don't want to ask, you don't have to answer. I make that very clear. I send you, basically I hand feed you everything, and all you got to do is call at night and you're completely prepared. So anyways, we will move into our next topic, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Please, we really thought that interview was awesome, and we want you guys to feel free to get a hold of us.
It was fun.
And yeah, it was fun. And I think people are truly interested in hearing about other clubs.
I had a good time listening to that because I was not available that day that you did the interview, and I was doing some yard work listening to that thing, and I thought it turned out great. The audio was good. Good questions. Nice to learn about those guys, and hopefully next time we're down that way, we can hook up and
Darn
have
right.
a sody pop with those boys.
They have invited us to a few places, and we will get with them. It just hasn't worked because of schedules. But anyways, yeah, please, we really, this is a free forum, like we've said before, a free platform. All you guys got to do is get a hold of me. I don't know what else, that there is, except all you got to do is get a hold of us, and we'll do all the work. All you got to do is sit in front of a computer for 45 minutes an hour and answer some questions and answer the questions that you want. So we're really low key, and I think our audience, I got a lot of good feedback on that. So I wanted to throw that out there again, and I will throw out another, on our social media. I'll throw that out again. So anyways, we'll just go ahead and move right back into our next topic. So yeah, the topic I wanted to talk about was an email that we got. And we talked, I don't remember what episode it was, but we talked about handlebar heights.
Yep.
And that was kind of fun.
Ago.
We played Jeopardy. And
Yeah,
that's
that was
always
great.
fun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to explain the rules to you guys again. Because apparently you guys are rebels and you can't follow Jeopardy rules. Remember, Matt?
We are rebels.
Remember we asked him like 4 times to answer it with a question. He kept not answering. What a dip-tart, dude.
What is a Erlacher?
We got the name. He finally heard us say it. You didn't.
Hey.
And he kept spitting it out, but he kept saying, "What is?"
Right.
The handlebar height. What is 30 inches? He
Right.
kept going 30 inches. 30 inches. No, bro, in a question.
Hey, don't make me Erlach you.
All right. Anyways, we are going to talk. We're going to read this email, and the actual handlebar height law email came in from a guy. Like I say, you guys direct this show. You are directly involved in it, and you know what I didn't do, which is unbelievable, is I told people
Wipe?
I told them, yeah, well, I may need a maintenance wipe. I'm not sure. But I told people we'd be on from 6:30 to 9:30.
Yep, my wife saw that. She said she was going to make a comment, but she hasn't
Was she?
yet.
She has. Okay, so you're on it.
She's zoomed in.
Okay, good.
Zumbin?
5 people are here. That's
Make
wait.
sure there's no comments.
Way to remember.
I'm an idiot for not bringing that up, and I'm sorry
Yeah.
to the listen audience for not.
You're a scown.
Yeah. So let me make a comment here and see what people are chatting about. And let me look here. Give me just a second. So anyways, yeah, the chat's up. I apologize to all your listeners out there. I sent out on Twitter and Law Abiding Biker
Scown.
Facebook that we'd be on there from 6:30 to 9:30. And we have been recording episodes, but I have not been on the website on chat. That's my bad. Anyways, there are some people on here, so I just sent a message. So yeah, if you want to respond to that, cool. I guess you can't hear me right now, but if somebody does respond,
Way to go, high tech.
yeah, if somebody does
Ready,
respond,
Nick?
by golly, I'll be ready.
We'll do it next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next time. I'll be better.
Jeez.
Speaking of that, the best way to get us guys and to get all the updates, of course, our website. If you want to subscribe directly to our RSS feed, it is lawabidingbiker.com/feed. So yeah, .com.
The bomb.com.
Let me do it again. www.lawabidingbiker.com/feed.
Feed.
Feed. All right. That is how you.
The bomb.
That That's right. So yeah, just that's how you get our direct RSS feed if you have an RSS reader. There's lots of free, if you have a Mac, apps for that. But anyways, also, the best way to stay in touch with us and know when new episodes are rolling out, when new videos are rolling out, all the content that we're putting out is to Twitter, which is twitter.com /law-abiding biker, or on Facebook, facebook.com /law-abiding biker. Please like the Facebook page. I don't put out a lot of junk. I just put out some cool stuff here and there, and of course, all the content we put out, you get immediate updates, so you know. And I usually give a day or two notice before we're going to release a podcast, so you can kind of look forward to that. So anyways, let's move on to this email. And again, this gentleman did not want me to use his last name, just a first name, so I will use that. But it is our next topic and our main topic of the show. It is this from Floyd. And he doesn't put an actual location. So I apologize. I don't know where Floyd's from.
He's from the U.S.
Oh, wait, no.
The interweb.
I think he said, no, he does. He says it, never mind. In the body of his email, he says he's from Washington State. So never mind.
Greatest state in the nation.
Floyd, but thank you for sending an email. Anyways, Floyd says, love the show. I really enjoy your podcast and videos. Keep up the good work. Tell Cuz he will find a good woman.
God help us. I hope so.
But he says, comma, but be patient. Oh, and tell Cuz that I rate oh God, dude, seriously. Oh, and tell Cuz that I write a new Harley Road Glide.
Attaboy.
Floyd, what were you thinking, Floyd?
Floyd, you're the man, baby.
Okay.
Attaboy, Floyd.
He's unzipping his pants. He's getting excited.
Floyd is a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can handle a real bike.
He knows how to pet your ego, apparently. So there's one other person in the
Thanks,
U.S.
Floyd.
riding a Road Glide. No, I'm teasing. All right. Anyways.
He's actually one of the few that had enough cojones.
Oh, this is funny.
Cojones.
Yeah. This is funny, dude.
To get a real bike.
He goes on, he says, okay, so, and tell Cuz that I ride a new Harley Road Glide. So quit picking on the poor guy. I feel sorry for you, dude. That's nice.
No, he doesn't feel sorry. He just realizes that you guys ride girly bikes. In fact, I think my brother's was owned by a woman.
We'll stop picking on you, Cuz.
Prior to his owning it. Is that true?
Yeah, who cares?
Okay.
I didn't even hear the question because I'm in my zone.
I was
sad
sensible
zone.
about a used bike. I didn't go above my pay grade
Very
and buy something
smart.
I couldn't afford.
And you got more of a bike than I got for buying it brand new.
Yeah.
Well, he bought a bike that was
It's not
owned by a
black
woman.
like every other retard's bike in this group.
How many bikes
say
have I had that weren't black? Exactly.
Exactly, yeah. You're unimaginative.
No, I just like black.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever.
God.
Once you go black, you never go back, baby.
Well, I've never been there. Apparently you have.
Here we go.
Tatiana.
All right. Anyways, let's finish the email. I am under the impression that I don't have to wear a helmet when riding my old Harley Davidson to parades and antique shows. Is this true? He goes, oh, BTW, by the way, my older antique Harley is 30 years old, and I take it to different show and shines, parades, blah, 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 etc., etc. Thanks, Floyd. Sent from his iPad.
1983.
Can't guess yet.
So hey, you know what? He's almost awesome.
Yeah.
He rides a Road Glide, but he's got an iPad.
Yeah. And he's got an old Harley Davidson. I'm curious he didn't get into exactly what it was. I'd be curious. Floyd, if you want to leave us a voicemail. I'm looking here. Okay. Yeah, if he... Sorry, I got sidetracked there.
Did you see a squirrel?
Yeah, I saw a squirrel, and I had to look.
Squirrel.
So anyways, here is trivia, okay? We did this once before. Actually, we've done it twice before. The first time you guys did really good, even though you were both wrong. And I will tell you straight up, I have been asked this question before.
28.4 grams.
Yeah, right. 28. Yeah, that's what it was.
What is? What
time.
is?
Second time we-
What is?
So let me explain the rules to you, okay? Because last time we had a little muff on the rules. The first time we did it, the bar height.
We don't like any muff on the rules.
You guys were really good. Yeah.
No, we stinked that one up. We got the other one better, I thought. The how many grams in an ounce?
No, because you
Weird.
answered before you even buzzed.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have a buzzer. I'm
Well-
looking around in front of me. No buzzer.
Well, if you had listened to me, you're going to have
Give me the rules.
You're going to have a buzzer in a second.
All right, give me the rules.
So
all right.
what you're saying is we need to let the host talk?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
That would be good.
Go.
Okay. So the rules are from now on, and it's going to be forever recorded. It'll be forever on iTunes. It'll be forever on LAB-14-Biker.com. So if you guys say I've never told you the rules, I have. All right. We're going to play Jeopardy. And you can't answer, okay? You have to hit the buzzer. And I'm now placing a buzzer in front of both of you. So I'm going to turn your mic off, bro. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, mic 3, you're down. No, I'll leave it on. So here's the deal. Jeopardy. Okay,
Yes.
You answer with a question. Hey, Diptard,
Start with what is.
you start the question with what is.
What is
Yes.
the
So
length of Ryan's?
I ask
hair?
the question. You both remain silent.
Yes.
I start the Jeopardy music. Once I start the Jeopardy music,
Then we can buzz in.
yeah.
What if you're slow on the roll and I want to answer quicker?
Huh?
What if you're a little
I
slow
know
on the
who.
roll?
I'm not slow on the roll because you both have a buzzer in front of you. All you do.
All right.
Oh,
I know.
that's bull stuff.
I got
That's our buzzer.
cat-like
No,
reactions.
wait, no, here he is.
Yep.
He gives the rules. All right.
I have the rules.
Word.
So let me first of
I'm
all
going meh.
start this out by you've got a buzzer. I got these specifically for you guys. So it lights up. I know it. And so we're good. All right. So here we go. The first thing I want to start out with is obviously is question. And I want to specify that I have not looked up the answer in all.
Are you stretching? He's
is.
stretching.
Dude, he's doing
Stretching.
hot yoga.
He is, dude. He's getting serious about
Just
this.
warming up my buzzer hand.
Oh, geez, dude. He is. He's
Yeah.
Warming up my buzzer hand, getting that shoulder warmed up. I don't want to.
What am I doing?
out or-
Nothing.
Dude, that's the felony
Rip-
stretch. He's doing the felony
I
stretch
don't
right
want to
there.
rip a peck.
A boob twirl.
The first thing I want to say is,
Working out.
I guess the first thing we will talk about is the RCW, which is the Revised Code of Washington. And sorry, I did get interrupted by Matt's hot yoga here.
Yeah.
it's hard to talk when you're doing that, bro. I'm just
At least he has clothes on.
saying.
Oh, little circles. Big circles. Big
This,
circles.
on the Law Abiding Biker Lab Media and the podcast, we are talking about Washington state law, which is likely very similar to your state law, but I can't promise that. So you need to look this up. I'm certain there are antique laws as far as antique motorcycles in most states. This is for Washington RCW, Revised Code of Washington, and we're also going to talk about WAC, which is a not whack
Settle
off.
down, Ed.
Oh, geez, I say whack, dude, and we're done, dude. But I'm not talking about that kind of whacking. I'm talking about Washington administrative.
That's a
code.
form of dance. I don't know where your guys' minds are, you perverts.
I think he stepped on you. What are those called?
WAC, Washington Administrative Code. So make sure you look in your own state, but I guarantee there are laws that do this. Of course, the helmet law within itself is mandatory in some states, and some states it's not. And in fact, I'm going to record this. We are recording it because I want to do it on LAB-14. Before we get into this, it was very interesting because at the barbecue, I was grilling some dogs and some hamburgers, and I overheard you and the one and only having a conversation. Popeye is from the North Crew. We call it our Big River Crew, the Prospect chapter. Anyways, we are going on a trip, and some of the states that we're going into do not require a helmet. So
Right.
we're law-abiding bikers. I don't care if you wear a helmet or not in the states that don't require them. Obviously, we're law-abiding in Washington. They require
not.
them here. Whatever.
Dude, I got like 17 hairs. I need to let the wind flow through those.
Yeah. Well, you wear a helmet when you're with us, and you know that.
Well,
So,
of course. No, I'm
yeah.
talking about the helmet. Yeah, the other states.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I just said was in Washington they're required, so we wear them.
Right.
What I'm getting at is there's going to be some states that don't require them. It's fine. If you don't want to wear a helmet, bro, it's cool. I don't wear helmets in some states. It's whatever. Okay. And that's fine because you're law abiding. You're following the laws of that state. But the interesting conversation you had that I barely overheard was him saying, I believe his comment was, "Oh, it doesn't matter. Even the states that have helmet laws, it doesn't matter because they don't really save that many lives anyways. If you look at, I don't know that he knows any collision data or anything like that. I don't know either.
Bull Puznucky.
I don't know. And I'm not, yeah. So it was actually awesome that he was talking about it. So Popeye, props to you. You brought up a podcast issue. So I'm very interested by our next 2 episodes in seeing if we can pull some data on how many, collisions would have been fatality. I know that a lot of the city collisions that I investigate, definitely the guys would have been, but they're lower speed. So if you're talking freeway where it's high speed, high impact, and, it maybe, I don't know, if you're breaking 4 legs and 2 arms and you have so much massive trauma that a head injury is just stacked on top. I don't know.
If you have 4 legs,
Yeah, sorry.
There's
2 legs.
some sort of issue.
You're right.
I know what you're saying is sometimes the trauma to the body is so intense
Right.
it doesn't matter what you're wearing.
Right. But I can tell you in the city, I have to say that the guys would be a lot more injured in the slower speed where cars pull out in front of them. They're T-boning them. If they didn't have a helmet on, they'd be a lot worse off than they
Sure,
were.
they land on top of their head.
Right. So I'm totally curious if we can find some
have to look.
data for the listeners because it was a good point he brought up. And honestly, I can't respond to it because I'm not familiar with that data.
Yeah,
I've had a couple low speed wrecks in town, both with DOT helmets, and I'm very happy I had them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did some pretty good damage to the point where it was time for a new helmet.
First one, yeah.
Yeah.
Slammed your
And
right
see,
side down hard.
that's where I'm thinking, just out of my experience and probably all of our experience, is I'm guessing, I have no hard facts, is that it's the lower speed, which are majority of the collisions. The majority of the collisions are in town. They just are.
Yeah.
You have them on the freeway, but they're usually because somebody's being really stupid, or going high speeds. In the city, most of them are not the motorcyclist's fault. I'll just tell you that it is the car's fault. Cages are pulling out in front of people.
Yeah, I'd say the highway and interstate ones tend to be the motorcyclist's
right.
fault.
So, anyways, let's we're
Like
we got to get this
leaning
podcast
into a corner and losing your head on a mirror.
Yeah, we'll finish this, but let's. I want it on here so when I do hear the podcast later, it'll remind us that that's a topic that I want to follow up on. So, anyways, here we are. We're going to go into Jeopardy, and I'm first going to read the RCW Revised Code of Washington, so we get an idea for any person to operate a motorcycle, motor-driven cycle, blah blah blah, all that. It says basically you got to follow. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is unlawful to, and it's subsection C of RCW 46-37-530. It says subsection C, for any person to operate or ride upon a motorcycle or moped, blah, 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 on a city, street, highway without, unless wearing up on his or her head a motorcycle helmet, except, which is our question, when the vehicle is antique motor-driven cycle or when the vehicle is equipped with the following, and we won't go into that steering wheel. It talks about more cars, looks like a motorcycle, but it's a car. So anyways, subsection C says you got to wear a helmet unless it is a antique motor-driven cycle. So the Jeopardy question falls back to a whack. And so we have to determine what an antique, which is what the question is, what constitutes an antique-driven motorcycle. So don't answer yet. When I give you the sign, which is going to be this, then you can answer. Okay? So, the question at hand, you guys are looking at me. Like
I'm ready.
Like you're just so ready, dude. Okay. The question at hand is, how many years old, what constitutes a motor-driven
that's two
an
questions.
antique? No. How old? The years.
Okay, all right.
What constitutes? It's that simple. What constitutes an antique driven? He doesn't listen to the rules, dude. Put your hand down.
Why would I want to?
Okay. So, what constitutes an antique motor-driven cycle in Washington State? Cuz has his hand up first, so let me stop the music.
1973. What is?
So how many years?
1973.
Do your math. How many years old is that?
That would be 40 years, sir.
40 years. Okay. Is that Matt? Do you have do you have
An addendum?
Yeah.
or a more intelligent answer? I was just
okay.
guessing.
I don't know on the years. I think it's less than 5 brake horsepower though, as well.
And you know what? Yeah.
What?
That's actually
in
very,
there?
Holy
very
cow.
smart.
Yes.
That is straight
Wow.
up admin right there.
Boom.
It does have
Less
a little
than 5 horse a brake.
But yeah,
brake horsepower.
and I honestly, a long time
horsepower.
ago, had to look that crap up, and I still don't understand brake horsepower. Not gonna lie to you, don't understand it. But anyways, I would say, Ed, how do you?
Basically a steam engine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you know Ed knows that answer because somebody at his work also asked it, and I also had to text it to him and email it to him because I wanted to get that guy the answer. So you're pulling no smoke over our eyes. So yes, Cuz is right. And I will read it to you. The WAC 204-5.
What do I get?
204-53-010.
Sweet.
Helmet exemption, antique motor driven cycle. That is WAC, Washington Administrative Code, as the term is used in RCW 46-60-37-530, which is the helmet law, which we just read. And this section, an antique motor driven cycle is a motor driven cycle not less than 40 years old, which has been restored. Here's the key.
Restored
To its original condition. So it can't be chopped up. It has to be absolutely original. And which is being ridden on a closed road during a parade or public demonstration.
That's a nice
right.
little thing.
Yeah,
to
you
know.
can't ride it on the out. You can't just ride
Nope.
around.
Can't.
Shriners.
So ridden on a closed road during a parade or public demonstration that has been permitted by a local jurisdiction. So basically a parade permit.
Okay.
Further, an antique motor driven cycle will not be powered by a motor which produces more than 5 brake horsepower as defined in RCW.
So Matt and I we're both awesome.
332.
Knuckle bump me.
Yep. So you both got it. That's awesome. And you know what you get for that, guys?
What?
You get
Not a damn
dinner
thing.
served by me, hamburgers, hot dogs, and you get beer and Jack Daniels.
Already got that.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
already
No,
had
that's
that.
what you got.
Yeah. So what do we actually win?
You already won before you came in the studio.
We came in here
Jeez.
winners.
You came in here winners. So, and I'm not even going to get into brake horsepower because honestly, I try to read it. I don't understand.
It's
what
not
it is.
much. Let's get
Right.
that straight.
Just I would, and I don't know how you measure that. I don't have a meter in my.
Well, you
patrol
got to have some
car
horses.
that says how to. I don't know how you measure that. Bottom line is, go by the less than 40 years. Original condition. You're probably going to be fine. If you want to get it tested by brake horsepower, I don't know what that is, dude. Do you know what that is?
40 years or more, not less than 40 years.
Actually, let me read it to you, Ed, because you weren't listening. As the term is used in RCW 46-37-530, and this section, an antique motor-driven cycle is a motor-driven cycle not less
Yeah,
than
not
40
less. Exactly.
years old.
You said 40 years or less.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Not
Whatever.
less than 40
Okay.
years old.
All right.
So
40
right.
years or older.
Yep.
Thank you.
5 horsepower.
However you
Thank
want to
you.
word it. Exactly. So there you go, folks.
Just correcting you there,
I'm going to
hosty.
take a wild
Hosty.
guess and say it's one of those really awesome little pedal bikes with the motor
Yeah,
attached to them.
much.
I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Basically.
It's like the original,
Yeah.
little
Harley with a
World-
little...
where you got to pedal
Ni-
and get going, and then the motor fires up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would just want to say, Floyd,
Shovelhead.
I just want to say, Floyd, thank you so much
Panhead.
for emailing us. Those are the kind of questions we want here on lawabidingbiker.com. And like I said, that curbed the show for what we're going to do today as our main topic. So with that, we're out. Anything last, guys, before we close this out that you got on?
We're already
your mind?
done?
Dude, yeah, we're at an hour, dude. We're at 58 minutes. And
We didn't even get stupid yet.
I know,
That
dude.
one flew by.
It does.
Jeez.
I've got so many topics and stuff, but I remember the topic for next one, which is that I wonder if there's any collision data on that because I'm very interested on that. So we'll see what we can find for you guys to a little bit extend this topic a little bit as far as how effective helmets are.
I'll give you some data. Go run your head into a wall real quick, and then put a helmet on and go run into it again. Tell you which one hurts.
Straight up from Lurch. Straight up from
Just
Lurch.
take a running head start into a wall, no helmet on. Tell me how it feels.
You're
Then
right.
put your helmet on and run into it.
You get 2 for that, dude. You're right. And I agree totally with that. So
Hey.
it would be nice to have some hard data for these folks. But I agree with you.
When we roll, into
That's
the-
pretty hard data.
When we run into the states this summer that don't require helmets, I'm still wearing mine. I don't really care.
No, and each to his own.
Good
There's
for
nothing
you,
wrong with
sir.
that.
I am not.
And
Well.
and we have some in the club that won't, and some in the club, but it's legal. And so, as long as you're law abiding, that is just the way
True.
it is. We
If
don't
I get in a
mind.
wreck and I'm going to be a vegetable, finish me off.
Oh, whatever.
Dude, do the rainbows.
Rainbows kind of coming out of me arse.
Do it, dude. And I got rainbows coming out of my arse.
Matt does it the best.
I know.
And I got the rainbow shooting out of me arse.
There you go.
Oh, dude, you redlined the mixer right
He
there.
did.
Straight up.
He almost popped. He almost popped his.
And I got rainbow shooting out of me arse.
There you go. Yeah. You got to back up.
That kid is straight retarded right there.
He is.
Dip tard.
All right, guys.
Also known as Matty O'Houlihan.
Matty O'Houlihan. Eddie O'Shea. What's his name? Ryan Rourke. Ryan Rourke.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. You guys have anything last? Do you want to go out on a high note here or what?
I thought we just did.
Well, we did.
I just want to say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to our listeners.
That's what I'm looking for.
Thank you to people who are tuning in, and especially, seriously, Brooklyn, New York.
Yep.
I'm still on that. That's ridiculous. There's people across the United States listening to this. It's very humbling. We appreciate it.
Forget about it.
Yep.
Forget about
Check us out on iTunes, Zune, BlackBerry, Stitcher Radio.
Stitcher Radio.
Or listen right from lawabidingbiker.com.
Make sure you use your Android.
Yeah. Make sure you check out all the videos that are being pumped out. I'm just going to name them. The biggest one we're getting hits on, huge guys, is lawabidingbiker.com/maintenance. It's our maintenance video. I'm not kidding you.
Oh, I believe it.
Before the barbecue, it was at 3,500 viewers. I'm getting like 4 emails a day on it. It's amazing. I never knew that. I think this video is getting like darn near going viral as far as the motorcycle.
Do you know why?
Are you trending?
Well, hang on.
Do you know why? Because you're short enough to get those views
Right.
that nobody else can
Probably.
get.
So Lawabiding Biker /maintenance. It went from before the barbecue from 3,500 views, and I looked at it today. It's at 4,600.
Holy crap!
You're trending,
No,
aren't you?
I am trending, and it's
Holy crap.
I never knew I'd have a trending video, so we are super stoked about that. Also, all these are going to be Lawabiding Biker / so / maintenance / bug slide / bug slide number 2 / front fender, or excuse me / front wheel and / rear wheel.
And
We have 3 more videos
Yep.
coming out. It's going to be a stage 1 intake.
Yep.
So that'll be / stage 1, which is what I'll name it. The other one that will come out is putting pipes, taking stock pipes off and putting new 2-into-1s on. So that'll probably be
Just don't let Lurch do it. He
Pipes.
uses
Yeah.
Lurch uses a rake handle.
Yeah. That's for getting baffles out. That's different.
yep.
Okay, so that'll be / pipes, / stage 1, and then also we put in a Power Commander 5, and that's exactly what that'll be / Power Commander 5. So those are 3 new videos. I just have to get them edited and get them pumped out. They're all lawabidingbiker.com / So
Do you guys know about the Power Commander 5?
yeah,
It's constantly tuning. That thing is awesome.
it is. It is
Awesome.
And we'll do a little bit more reviews on that. And he's also getting an auto tuner. Mr. Clean is. So yeah, we got I got so much. Like I said, we can't get it all in one podcast. But last thing, and I do want you to say something, but let me finish my thought.
Thank you.
The last thing is, we'll be doing all those videos. The YouTube channel is Scrappy 587. So if you forget all those / or you can just go to lawabidingbiker.com and hit the videos button. That's all there in blogs. Spit, Matt. Spit.
The moment's lost.
Oh, sorry. Moment's lost. All right. We're going out, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to rate us on iTunes. Peace out. Keep the rubber side down.
Shiny side up.
Attaboy.
And we're out.
I ain't doing it.
Do it.
I ain't
Do
doing
it.
it.
Like a trout.
Wimp.
He's a booty.